Hey, Amy. Okay. Amy said, always a pleasure to listen to you read. So I said, you've inspired me to do another reading this morning. So I've got 3 items for us to choose from. Hi, my name is Jake. Just popped up on the radio. So this blue-eyed rabbit, or somebody named Jake. That's the love of my life, my twin soul. So I thought that was pretty funny. So the rabbit talks about fertility, talks about fast forward movement. This rabbit's eyes are a little wonky. Trying to see things straight. Crystals, though. He does have blue crystal eyes. I think that's pretty funny. So, okay, I choose this one, clearly. It's my twin. This is a Carnelian Heart. Carnelian is the color of your sacral chakra. Creativity. Grounded, earthy energy. So if you're thinking about stability, I just saw a red fox, so it talks about a kitsune. It talks about spirit will show you who to trust. Song right now, I miss you more than life. If I can't be with you, most of you, I'll be with the ghost of you. Someone is saying that, so someone may be missing a friend. This is also the color of your sacral chakra, and I am wearing earthy, rooted energy today. But this is Fulgurite. When lightning strikes the red sand, it literally solidifies. So I am holding lightning in my hand. And I am called Little Lightning at Big Thunder, which is Thunder Mountain. So whatever reasons you might, lightning strikes twice. Lightning never strikes twice, they say, but that's not true. It could be once in a blue moon, once in a blue shot, once in a lightning strike. It could be paradigm shift. It could be a flash of inspiration, something happening suddenly out of the blue. Out of the clear blue sky, boom, right? Okay, those are the 3 items. I'm going to keep them close to me. I did get a message for all of us before we even started, so I'm going to share it. I decided to work with decks that I have not worked with in quite some time. But the message for everyone is the golden path. Keep moving on your golden path. Keep going on your golden path. Makes me think of the song by Jake called Golden. That might mean something to you. Jake keeps coming up for me. He keeps popping up on my people you might know, which is interesting. So even if you've got difficulties, look at the trees dancing along the sides. It makes me think of Fantasia. You're being supported. I see those as guardians, and they're cheering you. You can literally see the figures standing here, and they're saying, go for it, go, keep going. You're doing a good job. It's okay. Even if there's obstacles, even if unforeseen difficulties show up, you're being encouraged to keep going. Keep the faith, keep the perseverance, keep your conviction. It's going to lead you to that golden sun. This is not the time to give up, is the message. This is not the time to give up. Even if you can't see it, there's something amazing up ahead. So that's for everyone. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That was a good message. So for those who chose the lightning, let's go backwards. Maybe there's something about reversing. I saw that in my dream the other night. Somebody pulled forward, did a 3-point turn, reversed, and went the other way. So somebody's turning around, somebody's changing their mind, somebody's changing directions. For those who chose, the lightning, look at this. There's a lot about golden, isn't there? Golden memories. Right now, someone is thinking of you. Look at the trees and the golden sun over top of those trees. It's very similar to that golden path. So it could be that this is a memory, something that you have been thinking about. Someone has been thinking of you. I'm thinking of the people that were standing, the encouraging, the spirit beings that are encouraging you. Somebody is thinking fondly of you at this moment. And I believe at first it's them. It's your guides. It's your family. It's your ancestors. It could be others. Oh, my dog just opened the door. My golden dog just opened the door on her own. Come on. Okay. I have to make sure to keep the door shut because I've got tiny baby kittens and she can't let them out. So the first card that we had showed all of those ancestors and loved ones and spirit beings encouraging you. You see them all. So I've been interrupted, which means my voice is going to change. My mouth is going to change. It's annoying. I'm sorry. I don't know how to stop people from calling through. But golden memories, somebody wants you to know, even if they've passed from this world, I'm with you. I'm supporting you. I want you to know everything is well with me, and I want you to know everything is well with you, because I'm supporting you. I'm there for you all along this path, even though it might be difficult. Okay, for those who chose, I like this deck. I was going to use a couple decks, but maybe we'll skip to this deck and then we'll go back to this deck. For those who chose the Carnelian, sitting on my rabbit, sorry. For those who chose the Carnelian Heart, correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm sorry, I know I've had this happen before where I've interrupted and the video's continued, but my voice doesn't match up with my mouth. So that might be a message. It's also a message about perseverance, which was the first message, right? Like, I don't care. Somebody called, they can call back. And even if it's a little wonky, remember the bunny rabbit's eyes are a little wonky? Maybe that's a little wonky. Maybe now the bunny rabbit's eyes will look straight. Correct for neutrality. Something interrupted them. Forgiveness is required, Spirit says. For those who chose the Carnelian. Ooh, too many. For those who chose the Carnelian. Wow. Shuffled themselves and went right back in. I like that. Shuffled themselves and went right back in. I like that message. 2 came out. So forgiveness and communication. So as I said, I saw forgiveness already. And again, look at the colors. Sacral chakra and root chakra mixed together. Very earthy energy. And then this outside, forgiveness. So who do you need to forgive? Maybe somebody wants your forgiveness. Somebody needs to communicate forgiveness. It could be communication is necessary. Don't assume that people know what you are thinking or what you want. And don't assume you know what they think or they want. Are you clear? Are you straightforward when you communicate? Do you have a difficulty asking for what it is that you actually want? So basically, it's about how you speak to the world. Ask Spirit for what you truly want. It's talking about seeking clarity between you and another. Maybe you need to call someone. Maybe you need to write to someone. Maybe you need to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Do you need to clarify something? Is there something that's misunderstood? Something that's cloudy or murky? Spirit says now's the time, because communication is highlighted, meaning you'll be understood, you'll be heard. People are more willing to speak at this time. So it's also talking about communicating with your spirit creatures because they've come through, your guides, your family members, right? It's also not about just only talking. It's also about, are you listening? Like, do you listen but already have something in mind that you need to say the whole time someone's talking, or are you actively listening to what it is that they say? And Spirit says right now, if there's any resentment, this is a marker. This is a message that you need to search your heart for any unresolved unforgiveness, any disagreements between you and another. If you're still angry about someone, release it, let it go. Anything that you carry that way debilitates you. Are there circumstances that you resent in your life? Spirit says, maybe you don't understand why things are happening. And if you release the energy around the circumstances that you don't understand, you make room for things moving forward. So don't resist it, because you just bring more unwanted to you. I forgive the situation. I forgive the entire thing. I don't want to carry it. You can literally say it like that. It's not for me to carry, so I forgive it. I forgive it all. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not knowing what I didn't know then, that I know now. I forgive you. I forgive it all. Let's just forgive it and let it go, right? Because resentment blocks you. It keeps you in a place of suffering, keeps you in a place of sadness. Do you have to forgive yourself from maybe having unrealistic expectations in regards to something or someone? Because if you do that, you're self-sabotaging. So my girlfriend said that to me the other day. Go ahead, invite them. Go ahead, send that out. But don't expect anything back, because if you do, you're putting expectations, and then you're setting yourself up for disappointment or resentment. So also there could be, if there's a lack of forgiveness around you, if you're around somebody who has a problem with that, that's going to affect you. And forgiveness is the beginning of a healing, which allows for a new beginning, right? So practice forgiveness and communicate it. I'm willing to forgive. That's the message. Spirit says people are more willing to forgive at this time. People are more. I'm told to listen to this song. Hold on. I told you I've got what you need. Guy sounds a little cocky, but I've told you I've got everything you need. Have you told somebody that? Maybe you need to tell them again. Maybe you think that they understand that. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe circumstances have changed, and you don't assume people should know how you feel. That's arrogance. Don't assume that people should understand that, oh, you should know how we are. No, you speak it. Speak it. All right, so I'm going to let that roll. I'm going to listen to these messages again myself. If I can help you with a private reading, my website, www.theangelswhisper.com and Sherricolumbus@yahoo.com. And I would really appreciate if you would like resubscribe, because a lot of times YouTube unsubscribes. I would like these videos to reach a larger amount of people. So please, with your comments, I love your comments. I always respond. They push me back up to the top. Otherwise, they bury you. And these videos are important for people to hear. And if you feel like somebody would benefit from them, please share them. Thanks so much. Give me a thumbs up. I love you. Well, it's a good thing I listened back to my messages, because I forgot to do my own message. So for those who chose the Blue-Eyed Bunny, we're going to go back to the deck that I wanted to go back to. I just got thrown when I kept getting interrupted on my phone. So correct neutrality on all levels. For those, there it is. I'm telling you. Creativity. This keeps coming up. I mean, sacral chakra colors kept coming up, and for me, Spirit keeps talking about this creativity. I'm kind of laughing at this fish trying to jump back into her cup, because you think of the Ace of Cups. There's the fish in the cup. This fish is like, wait, I don't want to be thrown back into the pool with everyone else. I want to be chosen. She's kind of like, what? You're jumping back in? How interesting is that? I think that's funny. So there may be a message in that for you. Someone wants to get back in. Someone that's wanted to go check out what was around has decided that that's not the best place for them. But creativity, the clouds are orange, the fish are orange, her wings are orange, her body, everything is creative, creative, creative. So this creative blessings, a birth of something new coming, this energy of creativity surrounds us right now. So we're also a channel for this energy to move through us. And, well, Spirit's asking, will you be a channel? Yes, I will be a channel. I always say that. Please use me as a channel for your divine healing energy to come through, so that bless me so that I may bless others, right? And if the answer is yes, then let go of any of your own self-judgment, any of your own self-doubt, any of your the lies that you tell yourself that you are not capable of doing exactly what it is that you just said that you would be willing to do. So let this color, this sacral chakra color, flow through your entire body. Vibrate with the color of creativity, right? Allow this to happen. Allow your soul to sing. What is it that your heart, the wind starts going right then when I said that, and my wind chimes start going right then. Listen. I've got them everywhere. So allow your soul to sing. What makes your soul sing? Dance the dance that you came to dance. Oh, you can't see it right now, but it's big wind right now. Dance the dance that your soul came to dance. Express your feelings. Express your emotions. Connect with the soul, your true self, your divine dream. Love unconditionally. Hope for the best. Hope springs eternal. She knows that fish can jump back into that cup, because anything is possible. Now, because we got kicked off, I'm going to give us an extra message. Yes, I am. Let's see what it is. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I know people are going to be like, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, there it is right there. It's about building on a firm foundation. So maybe that fish had to get out of that cup at that time. Maybe the conditions weren't right. Conditions weren't right or weren't ripe. But now the conditions are ripe. And Spirit says you have been building on a solid foundation. And then that's what we must have. We must have a solid foundation, because if anything is built on sand, the first storm comes along, it's going to wash it away. It's going to kick it off kilter. It's going to slide down the hill, right? But you see this. These are solid brick blocks. Something beautiful is in progress, and it's going to withstand any storm, right? Spirit says you've got the ability to build on this firm foundation. Your work, your relationships, your partnerships, everything. It's all based on your moral compass, on your soul of integrity, of your honor, of your morality. This will stand the test of time. So when it talks about relationships, it's about attracting the right relationships into your life, solidifying ones that are built on the foundation of honesty, of humility, of clear Communication. Remember we said don't assume that people know. Communication is very important to me. I'm an Aries and I communicate. My name is Sherri. I share. And so when I communicate with you, I expect you to communicate with me. If you say, well, that's putting expectations on someone, I'm saying for myself to have a relationship that works and is in harmony with me, you need to communicate with me. I don't want to be talking to a brick wall. I don't want to be speaking and not getting any response back. For myself, I need to have communication. Spirit wants communication, clear communication. I want the genuine desire to want to get to know another. Spirit says that is, those are the building blocks of a true relationship. That once it's going to stand the test of time, even if things have to be repaired, right? If you've got open, honest communication, you're able to build together. You're stronger. You're wiser. When you build in such a way. So as far as foundation, as far as finances right now, Spirit says you've got the ability to turn everything into gold. It's the time to build a strong foundation. You've already laid the basis, right? So it's continuing to build those blocks higher and higher. And it has everything to do with your intention and your magical focus on what is it that I wish to bring in? What is it that I see myself doing? Right? Your creativity is inspired, Spirit says, and it's taking shape. So own it. All right, I'm going to add this to the other. I think I'm going to add them together and put it out as one. They'll be a little smaller, crunched, but they'll be together. Love you.